I'm Special Agent Fenton, your host for Gangbusters. In a moment, I'm going to tell you the story of the world's most deadly fisherman, Alvin Karpis. Alvin Karpis had 3 loves: fishing, a girl, and more than anything else, Karpis loved a machine gun. His story begins in the state penitentiary in Kansas. There, he met Fred Barker. Fred invited Karpis to meet his mother. Alvin Karpis and Ma Barker were a perfect match. Their meeting began an era of crime unmatched in fantastic violence.
What's the saxophone for, Al? You taking up music?
In a way, this kind of music's going to be our ticket to the better life. Meet Baby.
Wow, what a saxophone.
Make way for a music lover. Al, can you really shoot this thing?
I can make it talk, Ma. You'll tell any cop that gets in my way he made a bad mistake.
In West Plains, Missouri, they robbed a store. In their getaway, a police officer was killed. Banks in Fort Scott, Kansas, Concordia, Kansas, and Minneapolis were robbed. Another police officer and a salesman were killed. 2 kidnappings netted $300,000 and brought the FBI into the picture. Karpis, the Barkers, terrorized South St. Paul, robbing a $30,000 payroll, killing 1 police officer and wounding another. Bank after bank was robbed. Ma the brain, Ma the teacher, Karpis the willing pupil. Vic, I want you to pour it on. I want the Barkers and Alvin Karpis. Use pressure, more pressure than they ever dreamed possible. Now start leaning on their friends and relatives hard. I want them to see agents on every corner. I want them to be afraid to eat or sleep. I want them so hot that no crook in the country will dare hide them. I want them on the run. Right out in the open. But even as the FBI went into action, Karpis and the Barkers were planning a sensational return to the field of bank robbery with the help of the nation's most murderous talent. Babyface Nelson, Homer Van Meter, John Dillinger. It was a daring and incredible daylight robbery. The bandits calmly held an entire section of the town at bay with machine guns while the bank was being looted. After the Sioux Falls robbery, Karpis found a new hobby: fishing. He became a real addict of the rod and reel. He even found Shirley to cook his catch.
I'm jittery. The town's crawling with cops. Stoolies are tipping me every time I show my nose.
Al, why don't we move south?
You're forgetting about Fred and Ma.
Well, maybe it's time to forget them. Bessie?
Yeah. Al, I just got the word. This town's hot because of you.
What else is new?
This is federal heat. They just drove in town less than 10 minutes ago.
Oh, those lousy feds. I better phone Fred and Ma.
I'll get the suitcases.
Maybe I ought to stick around and kill a few.
Not in my house.
Beat it. Beat it.
Oh, go on. Get your lousy hands off of
Go on,
me.
I tell you, on your way. Hurry up with the suitcases, Shirley.
Let's go.
I gotta phone Fred and Ma.
Oh, let them take their own chances.
We had approached the hideout silently and cautiously. But before we were ready to spring our trap, a local squad car passed with siren wailing. It was a bad break for us.
Hello, Ma.
Nana.
G-Men.
What?
I'm making a run for it. Good luck. They got nothing on you. You stay here. Bessie will take care of you. I'll get in touch with you.
We missed Alvin Karpis by seconds. He had rehearsed his getaway, but before we could block the tunnels, he was gone. We were closing in. We had him on the run. He was never going to stop running.
No trace of the girl.
Well, we had no way of knowing she was with him, or who she really is.
I've got sheets out on her, but it'll be a miracle if we find her.
What's that?
It's another break. This is the 7th national magazine to carry their story. And more important, their pictures.
Good. Keep the pressure on him.
We've got his picture in every post office, thousands of telegraph poles, and practically every newspaper.
Now keep it up, Vic. I want Karpis better known than Santa Claus.
Look, Al, like I told you, take the girl and get out of my joint. You're the hottest item in the country.
So I'm hot.
I couldn't think of hiding you at the old price.
Why not, you rat? You've done it before for $50 a day. What's wrong now?
You ain't no bargain at 10 times that.
$500 a day? Well, you see if I ought to gun you down.
Gun me and nobody in the country will cover you.
Okay, $500 a day.
10 days in advance.
I may not be here that long. The FBI's right on my heels. They run me out of 4 hideouts already. I'll pay you by the day.
10 days or nothing. And $50 a day for her.
Nothing for her. She's not wanted.
Take it or leave it.
$500 for the both of us. Or a slug. Now.
Okay, okay. I'll make concessions for a friend.
Get out. Get out. Friend. Everybody's the same. They all got their hands out. You're hot, Al. Give me money, Al.
Let me get your drink, huh?
Everywhere I go, I see my picture. I pass somebody on the street, I think they recognize me.
Look, why don't we go south? You can fish and relax and take the pressure off.
I'll take the pressure off. In my own way.
What are you planning?
I'm going to kill the FBI agents in Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York.
You're crazy.
Then I'm going to kill J. Edgar Hoover.
Well, Al, you haven't got a chance.
Yes, I have. But first, I'm going to make Alvin Karpis disappear.
Alvin Karpis' threat to kill the agents in charge of 3 of our largest cities and J. Edgar Hoover was no idle boast. A first robbery netted $70,000. A second brought $30,000. The bandits transferred to an airplane and flew back to Hot Springs. We received a tip and contacted the pilot who identified Karpis as one of the passengers. We converged upon his hiding place. Karpis was gone. The landlord identified the photograph but denied having known that his tenant had been Alvin Karpis.
Just a couple of fishing magazines. Not much help in landing the big one we're after.
Did you find any tackle?
No.
Look, Vic, it's winter. Where would you go to fish?
Florida, the Gulf, California.
Yeah, it's a lot of territory.
Might have been worse. He could have liked to hunt polar bears.
Dr. Gilpy in?
I'm sorry. He can't be disturbed.
By me, baby. He can be disturbed.
Doctor left word that he's not seeing anyone. If you care to make a proper appointment.
You got spunk. But I'm still going to see him. Anything wrong, nurse? Hello, Walt. It's a long time.
I was just trying to tell this.
It's all right, miss. I'll...
The doc means he'll see me.
Something wrong? Who is he? He looks familiar.
Forget it. You've never seen him. Remember? You've never seen him.
Do I detect a hole in the welcome mat?
Oh, no, of course not, Al. I'm glad to see you. You look fine. Just fine.
You're a lawyer by the clock. I look like the devil. And you'd a lot rather see him than me. Oh, Shirley, this is Dr. Walter Gilpy, our host.
Delighted, my dear. I've always said that Al showed wonderful taste.
I wonder what you really say about me.
Only the best, Al.
That's enough, Doc.
Al, you said host. I'd like to be, but I'm afraid I can't. A few hours, maybe, but...
You'll be our host as long as I want you to. And a good host. If you're not, then I'll give you a reason to be afraid. Now, let's get things straight. I know you read the paper. You know I'm hot, plenty hot.
But, Al, this is federal heat.
Cops are cops. I'm sick and tired of everybody going green and starting to shake when you talk about G-men. G-men. Feds. What are they, some special creation? Sure, they got the heat on me, but they haven't got me. And they won't get me either. I'll cut them down like rag dolls. Al Karpis, understand? Al Karpis! You want the whole town to hear?
Take it easy, honey. Take it easy.
Yes, we'll call you tomorrow at 4. Goodbye.
Cancel all your patients for a week.
Cancel? Why, Al, I can't.
For 20 grand, you'd cut your mother's heart out.
$20,000?
And a long life.
Al, well, what is it you want? A hideout, or are you sick?
I want a new face. New fingerprints.
No face. Oh, but Al, I like the one you got.
Maybe the doc will give me one you'll love. Maybe he'll make me as pretty as he is.
It's a big order, Al. I've done a little plastic surgery, but a completely new face. I don't know.
You better know.
Okay, so maybe I can change the face enough, but the fingerprints, those just can't be changed.
Then cut him off.
Hell, you're crazy. It won't work.
You cheap pill pusher. I'm getting tired of your stalling. Get ready to operate, Doctor. Tonight.
Okay.
Who are you calling?
My nurse. I can't operate without a nurse.
Shirley? From now on, you're his nurse. Tell her what to do.
Oh, look, I don't know anything about nursing. I'm going to be sick as a horse.
Tell it to him. He's running the show.
You think you'll be okay?
I'm a pretty good doctor, but I'm no magician.
Get it over with, Walt.
Just like that?
Just like that.
For a fast job, can't do too much. Add a few lines in the cheeks here. Cut away some of the chin.
Don't draw a diagram of my blood. Just do it.
Okay, I'll finish the face tonight.
And the fingers.
But hell, that's a lot of cutting. Be a devil of a shock for you.
The works. Now.
Relax, Al. This gets mighty fast. Matter of seconds.
In case the doc makes a mistake, blow his brains out. For me.
So quick?
So quick. Big man. Tough killer. How much is Karpis worth dead?
You better get busy, Doc.
If Karpis doesn't come out of this, you'll wind up with all of his loot. Must be quite a lot.
Not enough.
Still, it'll all be yours. No strings. No more hiding. No more running away. No more putting up with old Creepy. We could...
Doc, if Al knocks on those pearly gates, you'll be hanging on his coattail.
Good morning.
Mrs. Willett called yesterday. You really should see her.
I can't.
Dr. Gulfey, what happened when I left?
The less you know, the better.
Has he got some sort of hold over you?
Don't you have some bills to post?
I started to phone the police.
If you had, you'd have signed my death warrant.
But where was Karpis? For weeks, no sign, no clues, no rumors, no nothing.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special bulletin. FBI agents have just closed in on the Barker hideout at Lake Weir, Florida, culminating many months of investigation
honey, I'm
by
sorry.
local federal agencies. Calls to surrender were ignored, and a hail of machine gun fire greeted the FBI agents. The officers returned the fire, and in the exchange, both Ma Barker and her son Fred were killed. Miraculously, none of the agents.
Come on, Fred.
The FBI stated that Alvin Karpis is now the only member of the vicious gang still at large, and his arrest is expected at any time.
Turn it off.
Stay tuned to this
Turn it off!
for further developments.
I'll kill him for this. Shooting down an innocent old lady. With my new face, I'll gun him down. Doc! Doc, come in here!
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I want to see my new face.
Why, they shouldn't come off for a couple more days.
Now! Shirley, get the scissors.
Hell, you gotta give it a chance to heal properly.
Before I'm finished, every G-man in the country will run like a rabbit when he hears my name. With my new face, I'm a cinch.
What is it? What's the matter? What's wrong? Shirley, hold up that mirror.
I can't believe it. It's the same. Nothing's changed. It's just the same. You stupid, thick-headed, bungling, fat-head whack! Is this what you put me through weeks of misery for? Maybe the fingerprints. Yeah. Yeah. Cut them off. Cut them off! Come on.
I'm hurrying, Al.
They're the same. Nothing's changed. Not my face, my fingerprints, my future. It's just the same.
Al, I did my best.
And your last. I'm gonna kill you.
No! No!
Dr. Gelfie's nurse conquered her fear and called us. It was close. A couple of hours sooner and the Karpis case would have been closed. But their luck was running out. It was still winter, Karpis still liked to fish, and we were still hot on his trail. A true fisherman either owns a boat, rents a boat, or fishes from the pier. We covered all angles. Miami, no luck. New Orleans, the same. Corpus Christi led us back to New Orleans again.
Get my knife out of the tackle box, honey.
Give me the key.
You got it.
I gave it to you.
Take a look and tell me if you see what I see.
Finally. At long last.
I don't think Karpis knows us by sight. Let's ease up and get the drop on him.
I hope it works.
What's wrong?
There's two guys coming down the pier.
Just sightseers.
Cops. I can smell them a mile. Give me the key.
I haven't got it.
My gun's in this. I gotta break it open.
He spotted us.
How do you know?
Look, no true fisherman would treat a tackle box like that. Unless he's mighty anxious to get something that's on the inside. Of course, it's his gun.
I'm gonna ease down the pier. If they're cops, they'll follow. If they follow, I run.
But there's no place to run to.
After they pass you, I'll duck under the pier, grab a rowboat. You rent a speedboat, circle out, and pick me up.
They can do the same thing.
But you'll have 5 minutes head start. That's enough.
You get the girl. Alvin Karpis, vicious, ruthless, multiple killer, was captured without a shot being fired. He's now serving a life sentence in the federal penitentiary at Alcatraz. And Shirley received a prison term for her part in helping Karpis. Next week, another gangbusters case taken from authentic police files and records. Until then, on behalf of the police, we invite you to join Gangbusters.
Gangbusters, created by Phillips H. Lord. The case you have heard tonight was based upon police records, court records, and personal interviews.